Welcome, welcome, ladies. I'm so excited that you are interested in joining our next Organic Gains Bootcamp. I'm Coach Ash, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about how we get gains in our Organic Gains Bootcamp. So, what exactly is an Organic Gains Bootcamp? An Organic Gains Bootcamp is a body recomposition bootcamp. This means that our main focus is on building lean muscle mass and losing body fat, keeping our curves, building our shape as we lose the weight. The Organic Gains Bootcamp is considered personalized group coaching and is for busy women who want to tone and shape their bodies, learn how to balance hormones through food, and build healthy habits so that they are able to maintain their results. The Organic Gains Bootcamp is designed for women who struggle to see toning in their physique, women who need an accountable coach and firm support to stay consistent without the pressure, and women who want to learn how to maintain the results that they get. Let me know below, leave a comment if this sounds like you. Now I know majority of you ladies are here right now listening to this video because you're wondering if this bootcamp is for you. So let's talk about it. This bootcamp is for you, or you're in the right place if you already work out, but you just don't know what to eat, when to eat it, or why. Or maybe you start programs or diets, but you just can't seem to stick to them. This bootcamp is for you if you are a busy woman or mother who needs help fitting meal planning and exercise into your routine. If you struggle with any one of these things, the Organic Gains Bootcamp can help. Now, before we get any further, let me introduce myself to those who do not know who I am. I'm Coach Ash. I am a women's health practitioner, a certified personal trainer, holistic nutritionist, and group strength coach. Now, some reasons why you should listen to me is because, for one, I have been where you are before. Mentally struggling and in negative cycles, not seeing any results. For two, I am a type of coach that tailors my coaching to each client's unique needs and lifestyle. I know that each person is different and must be treated as so. And thirdly, I have already helped thousands of women around the world, teaching them to implement simple yet healthy habits and routines into their lifestyle. And I can and will do the same thing for you. Now, right now is the perfect time to join the next Organic Gains Bootcamp because we are celebrating our 5th year anniversary. Keep watching so you can join the next Organic Gains Bootcamp at a discounted rate. Now, first thing is first. When you join the Organic Gains Bootcamp, what I like to do is find your physical fit level and the key things that are keeping you from your goals. Now, for most women, it's 3 major things that are keeping them from reaching their goals. One being they aren't eating correctly or consistently enough. 2, they are not progressively lifting or tracking workouts. And 3, they aren't recovering properly from the stress that they put on their body. Let's dive a little bit further into each of these things. Let me know if you can relate. You're someone who doesn't eat correctly or consistently enough to meet your goals. So you're like my client Kiana, who's a busy mother, a wife, has 3 beautiful girls. She reached out to me wanting to lose her gut and build muscle mass at the same time. From what she's heard, this is impossible to do. She was someone that already worked out. She cooked from home, but she did not see any results in her core or her physique. Kiana showed up to class twice a week, corrected her form, learned to breathe and contract her core through her movements, matched her nutrition to her movement, and used the tools that we talked about one-on-one, and was able to not only decrease her bloating significantly, as you can see in the photos, but she also lost more than a few pounds off her waist and saw toning in her full body. Let me know, comment below, if you can relate to Kiana's story. If you're just someone who isn't eating correctly or consistently. Maybe that's not you, though. Maybe you're more like Miss Lovely, someone who does not live progressively or tracks their workouts. Now, Miss Lovely, wife, mother of three, came to me after losing a little bit of weight and wanted to maintain the weight as she built muscle. She joined the boot camp for 6 months and was able to lose over 30 pounds, build lean muscle mass, and till this day, 2 years later, she is still able to maintain it. So maybe you're eating right, you're tracking your workouts and lifting, but you still don't see toning. Well, have you considered that maybe it's because you don't prioritize your recovery? My client, Shakitha, was the same exact way. She came to me in her early stages of perimenopause and was someone who worked out 5 to 7 days a week. Plus, she had been intermittent fasting for the last 2 years. Still, she saw no major changes in her physique. So what we did was focus on lowering the stress she was putting on her body from all the overexercising and all the excessive fasting, and we implemented a new recovery routine. This helped Shakitha actually lose a few inches off her waist and finally see some toning in her physique. Comment below which one of these habits are keeping you from your goals. Take a second and really think about it. Are you eating right? Are you tracking your workouts? Are your workouts progressive? Are you putting too much stress on your body and not helping your body to recover properly? Let me know. Now, what I will tell you is that the Organic Gainz Bootcamp can help you with all 3 of those things. No matter what you're struggling with, we can help you with those 3 specific things for sure. If you decide to take a chance and actually join the Organic Gainz Bootcamp, I promise that in just 3 months, you will be a different you. You will have decreased bloating and belly fat. You will now know how to maintain your physique. You will build full body strength. You will have a more toned physique. And you will have the knowledge of building a strong core. These are the benefits of the boot camp, and these are all the things that the boot camp can help you with if you are struggling. Here's a review from Jen saying, "This boot camp has helped me learn about the impact that diet, form, and breathing can have on your fitness journey. I have gotten much better with it all." And now it's your turn. Like I told you guys before, we are celebrating our 5th year anniversary, so I have a special discount coming for you all. Keep holding on, but all I have to say is that you must act now. For everyone who is serious, the price is reduced for a limited amount of time. Here are the payment options you can take advantage of. You can do 1 payment of $1,000 or 9 payments of $111.11. You will be receiving a $200 discount. Again, this is for a limited time only. Now, if you are someone who is serious and ready for your transformation, comment me below. But stay tuned, ladies, because again, it is still our 5th year anniversary and we're celebrating all year long. So stay tuned till the end of this video because I still have something for you guys. Now, and I do want to let you guys know, for those who are thinking that this is out of their budget, I do accept financing through Klarna and Affirm. You can go to affirm.com and check your buying power. Just put in the price of the boot camp and see if you get approved. You can pick up to 24 months of financing through Affirm. Now, let's get back to talking about the boot camp. If you're someone who's still unsure that this program is for you, keep listening. Are you someone that's worried if you'll even have time to commit to a 3-month boot camp? Well, Mariah was actually in the same boat as you. Her issue was she just did not know if she'd have enough time. She was a busy mother who worked overnights, and after work, she'd have to get her kids ready for school and run errands. It was very hard for Mariah to find time in her busy schedule. But Mariah really wanted a healthier lifestyle, and so she prioritized herself. What Mariah realized is that the OG Bootcamp is designed for busy women and mothers like herself. Workouts are only 45 minutes an hour long. All the lives are recorded and saved for same-day replay, and there are morning and evening classes. We work out 2 hours a week out of 168 hours in a week. Let me know below if that sounds doable. Working out for 2 hours out of 168 hours a week. Can you fit that into your schedule? If not, I understand. The boot camp just may not be for you. But if you're like Mariah and you are serious about seeing some changes in your physique, then we can find time in your schedule together. All right? Even with 2 kids and an overnight job, Mariah was able to work, take care of home, and reach her goals. In just 3 months, Mariah was able to lose 3 inches off her waist, tone up her legs and glutes, and her body fat went down 3%. Now, these are results that Mariah never seemed to get or maintain by herself. To this day, she's actively still going hard and applying the new habits and routines that she was building during the boot camp. I want you guys to take a second, okay? Comment goals if you want results like Mariah. Losing inches off the waist, toning, shaping up the lower body, let me know. Here's a comment from a previous bootcamp girly, Alvina. She says, my fitness coach has been a game changer. Her virtual sessions make fitness accessible from anywhere. Comment below, do you guys think that having workouts that are accessible from anywhere will benefit you? Comment, take a second, comment below, yes or no. Okay, but maybe that's not you. Maybe you're someone who actually does have time on your side. Maybe you're more like Cleo, who didn't believe that she would stay committed. She was someone that had the time, but she just didn't believe in herself enough to see the commitment through. I know as a coach and someone who's personally been through the journey that it's so hard to see things through when you don't know exactly what you're doing or why you're doing it, as well as you just have no one in your corner to help push you through those mental obstacles. It can be very challenging, ladies. Now, did anyone in here know that 50% of people who start an exercise program will drop out within the first 6 months? Let's dive a little bit more into why people actually can't commit or stay committed to something that they join, because I don't know about y'all, but I know that I for sure have joined many things that I just could not stay committed to. Let's talk about it. So, there was a study published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine that says that 25% of people doubt their ability to do difficult tasks. Most of those people just won't even join anything because they just don't believe in themselves to complete it. Believing in yourself is the number one step, ladies. All right? Research from the American Psychological Association says 25% of people have a fear of failure or pressure. Okay? So people that are like this, again, will have a hard time joining things and staying committed because they don't want to let other people down. All right? And then the Journal of Behavioral Medicine also suggests that 50% of people just lack motivation. Okay? With a little bit of support, we can go long ways and actually reach success, ladies, okay? Comment which one of these reasons sound most like the reason why you can't stay committed. That's why we have a few core values that we focus on in this Organic Gainz Bootcamp. One of those things being consistency over perfection. Okay? We want to keep showing up, and we have to realize the journey is never going to be perfect. 2, we provide a supportive community, okay? People that are always celebrating you and lifting you up are going to help you stay committed to this journey. Okay. We also celebrate the small wins, and we do that by making sure that we measure where we're at, where we're going, and where we are. Okay. Very intentional about the journey. Another thing is we are held accountable. Okay. As your coach, I am stern, I am firm, I am fun, but I'm always going to hold you accountable to the goals that you set. We also focus on building a growth mindset, meaning we can and we will, and we'll never say that we can't. If we believe it and we see it, we can achieve it. All right? And lastly, personalization. Everything is personalized towards you so that you do have a unique experience of your own. Listen to what Cleo has to say about her experience in the Organic Gainz Bootcamp.
The interaction between us, it wasn't even like, I got to do this. It was more
Yeah.
like, I care about you. Like, this is important to me that you see that
Mm-hmm.
you are worth trying and completing this. Like the genuineness. When I posted that in the
Yes.
group, I really meant that. Like it was hard.
Thank you.
It wasn't about the dollar. It was like you really want us to win. And that
I
really
do.
translated in how you talk to us. And
Okay.
so thank you for that.
Aw, thank you, Cleo. You guys, Cleo was such a light to have in the boot camp, and I enjoyed my experience working with her so much. We are here to help each other grow. But let's go ahead and move on. So, here are some statistics of the boot camp. All right. 8 out of 10 women that actually join this boot camp are able to make it to the end of the 3 months, 15 weeks. That is 80% of the women that join this boot camp find success in staying committed to a plan. Now, about 6 out of 8 of those women, which still is 80% of the women in the boot camp, are able to not only maintain their results, but they feel much more confident and motivated enough to keep going. Here's a couple of reviews from some bootcamp girlies on their experience in the Organic Gainz bootcamp.
I was always kind of like an all or nothing kind of person. Like I would go really, really hard and then I'd burn myself out and then I'd like fall off hard. And like, it's just rather than like going like this and then like this all the time, I'm just kind of like trying to keep it more like steady.
The catalyst for me not giving up on myself was truly you not letting me ignore you. There was no judgment. And if anything, you were just like, hey, hello, you're not alone. Like everybody has some element of what this is. So yours looks a little different. So what? No big deal. We're going to keep moving. So I thank you for not letting me ignore you because, girl.
Now, you've heard it from their own mouths. I'm going to keep you guys accountable. My question for you ladies is, are you ready to be a part of the 80% of women who join this boot camp and stay committed and get long-lasting results? Comment, I'm ready. Now, I know that any of you ladies that are still watching this video, you're still here with me. I do want to let you guys know that I appreciate your presence so much, okay? And I appreciate you even taking time to see if this boot camp actually works for you, because I only want to work with the women who are aligned with my goals and the goals of this boot camp. All right? But if you're still here with me, I'm so happy that you stayed. Okay? Get ready because I have another discount for you guys. Okay? If you are serious and ready to take it to the next level, if you join within the next 24 hours, you will get 15% off your payment. That means if you sign up for bi-weekly payments, today you will only pay $88.88 to get started. For those of you that are interested in paying for the full boot camp all at once, you will also get 15% off your payment. That means today only for the next 24 hours, you guys, you're getting the full boot camp. 4 months of group training, nutrition coaching, and mindset and behavior building, okay, for only $850, ladies. Okay, if you don't see the value in that, I totally understand that this boot camp just may not be for you. But if you're ready and you're serious about starting, take advantage of this deal and join the boot camp in the next 24 hours. Okay? I promise you're going to love the experience. We're going to grow together. We're going to support each other. Let's do it. Use code JOIN, all lowercase, 24 at checkout. Now, while you guys are doing that, let's look at those 20% of women who are not successful after joining this Organic Gainz Bootcamp. Let's look at some negative cycles and talk about how we can avoid them. Okay? So, first thing first is that people get overwhelmed. They're learning new things with new groups of people, and it starts to feel stressful. That's totally normal. Okay? Then something small happens, like maybe they miss a text from me or they miss class. They want to take a mental break. Then, once they do this, for some reason, feelings of guilt start to arise. They start feeling like they're letting themselves down, they're letting their coach down, and others around them. And next, people just start disappearing from the boot camp, from communicating. They just are in a negative cycle of not staying committed. But let's talk about how we can start creating those positive cycles for success. Let's start back at the beginning. So you're in boot camp, you start getting overwhelmed. Again, totally normal. And then your coach texts you, checking on you. And instead of deciding to miss a text or just not show up to class, you reach out to your coach and you tell them how you're feeling. From there, instead of getting feelings of guilt, we start feeling more motivated. We start remembering our reason why. And then guess what? You are beating those negative cycles and you just made it through your first mental obstacle in the Organic Gainz Bootcamp. You start showing up for yourself. I'm proud of you, your teammates are proud of you, and you're proud of yourself. And from then on, we continue to practice those positive cycles throughout the boot camp so that you have a great experience. Now let's take a look at those positive cycles in action live. Here's Carmen.
Mostly like if I fell off or I missed 2 classes in a row or 3 classes in a row, I was like, what is coach going to think about me coming back? Why am I going to come back? This doesn't make, you know what I mean? And there was 2 times that happened to me, which I think kind of makes sense considering it was a 3-month thing. It was probably once a month, once every month and a half.
Yeah.
I was just I fell off and I was like, can I really get back into it? And I just have to say that the way that you were so non-judgmental and just welcomed me back with open arms, made a really big difference.
So again, ladies, in the Organic Gainz Bootcamp, with me holding you accountable to the habits and routines that we're building, you will be able to be successful at maintaining any results that you get. As you heard Carmen explain, things are not that easy. Carmen felt exactly like you did or how you may feel when you join this bootcamp. I myself have experienced feelings of stress or feeling overwhelmed and wanting to quit. But one thing that helped accelerate my fitness journey was finding a coach with the right approach. Here are 3 habits of highly effective coaches. For one, there's someone that shows you how to reach your goals. 2, they create a safe and fun environment for you to succeed. And 3, they motivate you until you cross the finish line. As your coach, I know that this is my job, to keep you accountable and to take on the responsibility of making sure that each and every one of you succeed in your goals. Here's a breakdown of what's going on for the next Organic Gainz Bootcamp. Now, the Organic Gainz Bootcamp is broken down into 3 phases for each month, and prep week is before each phase of training. Starting out, we have phase 1, where our focus is building a strong foundation and working on cleaning up our diet. This is where we learn correct form to all basic movements, glute activation, and core control. We also start establishing consistent and balanced eating habits, and we get intentional about eating more nutrient-dense meals. Next, we have phase 2, and our main focus here is building strength and hypertrophy. This is where we focus on increasing the size of our muscles sticking to an organized eating schedule that helps us fuel muscle growth and repair, and we learn to manage the stress that we're putting on our body. And lastly, we have phase 3. This is where we are specifically focused on our fat loss and sculpting, and we focus on creating a caloric deficit. The goal is to burn fat while maintaining muscle mass and learn how to stay better prepared with our meals. Now, here is the best part of it all. Once the boot camp is over, you will still have 6-month access to all the live recordings and our private Facebook group to redo the boot camp over twice in full and master the skills that you learned over the last 3 months. Now, another great feature that comes with this 3-month boot camp is the support and accountability. We're here to ensure your success through this boot camp. And as your coach, I will be standing by to help whenever you need it. Plus, you'll also have the support of our incredible private Facebook community. Now, I want to give you guys a chance to take a look at everything that you will be getting for this 3-month boot camp. Okay? First things first, you'll have full access to the app. Each month, you will have a plan on the app to follow on your days off. You will also have 24 live group sessions that are all recorded, which you'll have access to 6 months post bootcamp as well. You'll get access to our private Facebook community for support and accountability. You'll have 4 one-on-one bootcamp consultations with me where we talk about behavior strategies. You will also receive a personalized meal guide and schedule, plus nutrition coaching that is monthly. You'll also get access to a library of my resources for free. Now, the total value of all this personal training, physical, mental, and nutrition coaching is $2,242. But if you sign up within the next 24 hours, you will get the boot camp for only $850, or your first payment will be $88.88. If you're really serious about joining this next boot camp, I suggest that you take advantage of this deal now. It's first come, first serve, and we are trying to keep the group small, personalized training. Okay, that way everybody has their own unique experience with their coach and everybody's taken care of. Use code JOIN24. And if you feel like you want to join a bootcamp in the future, make sure to register and get on my mailing list so I can let you know when the next bootcamp drops. If you guys have any questions or anything further that you guys want to chat about, feel free to either email me or DM me at Love is Fit on all platforms. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next Organic Gainz Bootcamp.